Glenn Thompson started life in the simple rural town of Howard, Pennsylvania. For the boy who grew to become Pennsylvania's 5th District Congressman, life started simply as GT began working in his father's bait shop at the age of 10. This simple beginning led to greater responsibilities down the road, but that early introduction to service and responsibility served as the roots in GT's formative years. Growing up in the rural area instilled strong foundational values in him, and as he continued to grow into the man he is today, GT's life at work, in the church, at home, and in the Boy Scouts created not only a connection to the people of the 5th District, but to the core values of honesty, integrity, hard work, and service. These values are evident in his years spent in the healthcare industry, the countless hours spent volunteering with many organizations, including the Scouts, and even by the long, strong commitment to his high school sweetheart and wife of many years, Penny. The guiding principles of GT's life are simple but powerful, and he is unwavering in following them when making decisions in Washington. He is as genuine and real as he is sincere. Glenn's foundational values, his commitment to the people of the 5th Congressional District, and his servant's heart are plain and easy to see when one spends some time to sit down and talk with him.
Well, this is definitely my home, although I have to tell you, when I come back from Washington, home today is 24% of the landmass of Pennsylvania in any of the communities within the Congressional District. This is where I grew up. I live outside of the borough of Howard, which has about 700 people in one red light. It was a great place to grow up. Looking back on it, I don't think we had a whole lot, but at the same time we had everything because we had each other, and it was just a great place to grow up. It's the values that come from here. I was very proud to raise my kids here, and I always got the best political advice from Mrs. Allison. She impacted my life when I was in 3rd grade, and she impacted my life when I was her member of Congress. Well, principle-based leadership is where you define your principles ahead of time, and then you stand on them. It prepares you to endure all the pressures that come at you in life, and certainly as a member of Congress, there are a lot of pressures and a lot of influences. And so for me, my principles come out of the scouting program. I learned those early on as a youth. I've practiced those my entire life. And it really is duty to God, where I'm making decisions that are righteous according to God's word, according to my faith. Duty to the country, where I'm following the Constitution and making sure we're staying within those lines. Duty to others, where I communicate with my constituents, all 703,000 of them, as much as I possibly can, and learn what their needs are. And then duty to self, which means that in every decision I make and every action I take, I am prepared to do my best. Well, thank you so much for the opportunity to talk and to share.